Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today with another vintage Scentsy warmer video. I've got 3 other warmers that we've unearthed from my mom's house to share with you guys, and that way you can take a peek at them. One of these is actually available right now. Not really vintage, but it's got a vintage look to it. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is Rustic Sunflower, and this is the one that's actually in the catalog currently right now. It is a $35 warmer, but because this month, August, is transition month, it is 10% off. So you can currently get this one for $31.50 right now, and you can get an additional 10% off if you couple this with 6 bars of your choice, because they do have a thing on the website. If you buy 6 bars, it unlocks 10% off on a warmer, and then you also get 10% off on those 6 bars too. So even more savings. So this is the Rustic Sunflower. It is a 25-watt warmer, and it is ceramic, and it's the reactive glaze. So you can't really see it too much here, but when it's on, it does have like this crackle like finish to it. This doesn't illuminate much light. The only light you're gonna get is through these little holes right here. And I'll show you. See? And I'll even turn off my Ring camera so that way you can see what it kind of looks like in the dark. So yeah, you're only gonna be getting light from those tiny little peepholes, but it's kind of got like that distressed look on the edges. It's got a very old-fashioned like decoupage type of sunflower photo, and then the rest of the sides are just clear cream, and it is cream in color. I would say it's probably more like tannish beige cream than like a ivory cream or something like that. The dish, don't mind the wax in it. I don't know what she was warming. It smells like it might be a citrus scent. It is a very shallow dish, so I wouldn't do more than 2 cubes myself. And the 25-watt warmer, see if I can show you. Maybe not. Yeah, it sits pretty high up. So this one does get hot. So I do believe this is a good performing warmer for throw and things like that. I probably wouldn't recommend vendor wax, only because the dish is very small, so depending on like what vendor you're using, you might have to use a lot of wax or a little bit. So, but yeah, so this is currently available. So if this has been, you know, on your wish list, or, you know, fancying, is that even a word? Probably not. If it's been intriguing you, you can get it right now at a discount. So that is Rustic Sunflower. All right, I'm gonna pause and get out the next one. Okay, the next one we have is a vintage warmer. This first came out in 2017 in the spring and summer catalog, and then they have retired it. It's called Rock Balance, and it's one of these like triple tiered warmers. We've seen a lot of these being redone in like the Harvest collection with a pumpkin theme and things like that. These, unfortunately, are my least favorite style warmer from Scentsy. I just don't like the enclosed lid with the poke through holes like I'm a hamster in a box trying to breathe. I just don't like it. I feel like the wax really can't warm like it wants to and throw. I feel like you're basically suffocating the fragrance, in my opinion. So this is an element warmer, and this rock is upside down. So as you can see, the bottom rock holds the hot plate. And I'm just checking to see if there is actually wattage, because when I looked it up online, nothing was showing. This is actually a 10-watt element warmer. So the bottom is the hot plate, and if you are newer to element warmers, these types of warmers do not require a light bulb to heat the wax. It uses this hot plate technique. So then the gray, the middle, is what holds the wax. Now, this is a pretty deep dish, as you can see, but you don't want to pool wax, because then if the wax is too high, it's not hitting the hot plate, and it's not fragrancing out the scent. So again, 2 cubes max. It doesn't say on here like the number, like you can see right here, it doesn't say the number. So I would say no more than 2 cubes. And then you can either leave it like this with the top off and have the fragrance escape, or you can put on the top and call it good that way. Again, this is one that's not going to illuminate much. It doesn't illuminate any light because it's a element warmer. Some element warmers have an LED feature. Some of the newer style ones, so they do have a light because of that feature. But you are going to have a light on the back. It's the red light indicator that lets you know that the warmer is on. I will hold it up for you so you can see. So it is all ceramic, and the top rock and the bottom rock are not glazed, so they're unfinished. So if you spill wax on these, it is going to be a little bit difficult to get off. You can still get it off. It's just going to take some elbow grease. But this one, the middle one, is glazed, like it's a smooth finish. These two feel like pumice stones, kind of. So that is the Rock Balance Warmer. It is officially retired, so you can't get it anymore. But if you see it on like eBay or Mercari, those are some places that you can find like the really old vintage style warmers. All right, I've got one more to show you in this video, so I'm going to pause and bring it out. Okay, now the last one that I'm going to show you is one that you guys have been eyeing in some of my stock photos that I take when I'm at my mom's house and things like that. And this one was a really pretty one. They had it in the catalog for a couple of years. There was different colors to this one, and it's called Petal Green. And it is another element style warmer. They did this one, I believe, in pink and also in purple. So it is element. And the first time it was released was in spring, summer of 2015. So it kind of stayed in the catalog for like that 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018 like run. And then they retired it. It's a beautiful warmer, and it is a beast of a performer, you guys. You put this in an office or your bedroom, this could even handle vendor wax, in my opinion. So it's kind of cool. The hot plate has the old Scentsy logo on it. Do you see that? I think that's pretty cool. The dish, however, is extremely shallow. No more than 2 cubes, you guys, or you're going to have a wax in it. And also on the bottom of the lid, it's got the old Scentsy labeling. Let's see how many watts this one is. 12. This small little beauty is 12 watts. My Birds of a Feather warmer, this huge thing over here that is a beast of a performer, that's only 8 watts. That's only 8. And this one's 12. And it's pretty hefty and weighty. So definitely, the only thing that sucks about this one is that you do have to dust it. And you kind of have to get in between here. So what I usually do is I just get my Swiffer duster and I dust in between here. And I don't ever get wax in there. I know sometimes with like the aloe vera warmer, some people will spill wax and it gets like in the crevices and cracks of like the petals and the leaves of the aloe warmer. This one, it doesn't look like it would do it much because when you put that warmer dish on, there's really not much for it to spill over into. And again, since it's element, it doesn't light up. So this is what you get. It does have the red light indicator to let you know that it's on, but I mean, it's so pretty, you guys. If I could find it, I would probably get the purple one because it is more of like a lavender purple for Caroline's room. So yeah, so those are some vintage warmers that I have to share this week. Let me know if you guys have any of these warmers or if they've been on your wish list. We'll continue the conversation. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you're a new subscriber, please hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next video. Bye, guys.